encouraged me to continue my studies in this field. So I came here to Cairo based on my father's friend's advice. When I came here, I found out, and I was late at that of course, I found out that Cairo is an Arab pioneer with regards to Arab media, covering cinema, radio, journalism, and other media. So you can say I hit two birds with one stone. It was the perfect place to be, considering the wealth of media professionalism offered here.
I chose to come study in Egypt because the people here are friendly and I like to interact with them, since I had previously been here before. There were other options of course, but I chose Egypt because its people are friendly and very likable. So I thought I'd come here. Since my friends from Saudi Arabia were also coming here, I thought I would come and study here with my friends. Some of my friends had graduated, while I'm still here because I transferred my major from telecommunications to architecture. And praise God, I learned from my mistakes.
Egypt is widely regarded as an important political and cultural center in the Middle East. The Cairo Opera House serves as the main performing arts venue in the Egyptian capital. To bolster its media industry further, especially with the keen competition from the Persian Gulf Arab states and Lebanon, a large media city was built. Over the past 2 decades, there has been a rise in the contemporary art movement in Egypt. The burgeoning art scene is paired with fast economic change and an increasing emphasis on spending as a sign of success. The Palace of Arts lies within the Opera House. It is a well-lit exhibition hall, and it is here where the crowds of all ages gather in their tuxedos and dresses, chatting to each other about the artworks scattered about them. Parts of the hall are illuminated by spotlights, directing viewers' eyes towards the colorful pieces of various sizes hung along the walls. On this particular day, Qutaibah chose to take his friends Abdullah and Majid to the Palace of Arts to enjoy a rich cultural experience away from the hectic life of study. Egypt is the perfect country to learn and seek an education. Located on the northeastern corner of Africa, as the oldest tourist destination on Earth, people have long been attracted to Egypt's pyramids, the Sphinx, ancient Luxor, and the River Nile. Lying by the Mediterranean Sea to the north, the Red Sea to the east, Sudan to the south, and Libya to the west, this country is a juxtaposition of modern along with traditional life. Nearly all of Egypt is desert, but the small part that isn't, the Nile River Valley, is vital to the nation, since 95% of the population lives within a few miles of the Nile's banks. Egypt has an overwhelming display of art and architecture accumulated from centuries of successive Islamic dynasties. Literature constitutes an important cultural element in the life of Egypt. Qutaibah, Abdullah and Majid came to the market today to buy some books and enjoy a lovely day on the streets and markets of Cairo.
Praise God. Through the 4 years I've been here, I've had great interactions in the field of media, and especially in radio media. I did a few experiments or training sessions at many TV stations and learned how to establish a radio station over the internet. And praise God, I was one of the first Saudi students to have a radio program broadcast over the internet throughout the world. There were a lot of things I did here which I don't think I would have done if I were outside Cairo. I also want to say that I wasn't forced to come here and leave Saudi Arabia. But as they say, a person learns a lot from living in a foreign country. Through living and interacting with people of a different country, you're going to learn a lot eventually. And I want to say that the Egyptian people are marvelous. Even though they surely deserve much better than what I have to say, as words cannot do them justice.
Praise God, I am now in my specialization phase, and I'm working here at an Egyptian hospital to learn more in depth about my specialty. And I hope I would be able to do good to this society and to that of my home country. I also have an ambition to finish my master's and PhD in neurosurgery, God willing, and go back home having earned my degree, God willing.
Having finished their book shopping, the young Saudis head out for a stroll through the market, enjoying the breeze and the enriching cultural experience of Cairo's streets. Egyptian civilization has over 6,000 years of recorded history. Ancient Egypt was among the earliest civilizations, and for millennia, Egypt maintained a strikingly complex and stable culture that influenced later cultures of Europe, the Middle East, and other African countries.